What's happening, friends? Let me give you 2 tips that are going to help you unlock your creativity. Number 1, never edit while you write. When you're writing, you need to pretend like whatever you're writing or drawing or whatever you're creating is the best idea that you've ever had. So whether that's songwriting, whether it's writing a book or a blog, or whether it's creating content, whatever you're building or creating while you're writing it, it's the best idea you've ever had. Just keep the thoughts and ideas flowing, the melodies coming out, because once you start to go into edit mode, you trigger the critical side of your brain, and that's when people have writer's block. So when you try to do both at the same time, it locks you up from being able to create at your best. Now, come back later, engage the critical side of your brain, and make that thing the best it can be, just not while you're writing. Number 2, learn to create inside of projects. So this one takes some practice. This one won't come naturally, most likely, but learn to commit to a project and then create inside of it. So I call it creating under pressure. But if you learn to build that skill, you will have endless creativity and ideas. So at this point in my life, whether I'm doing brand work for a client, whether I'm here in the studio and I'm producing a record, or I just have to get songs written by a certain time, I almost never find myself completely out of ideas, because I've learned that if I commit to a project and I commit to a timeline, I will find the creativity inside just out of discipline. And I'll give you a third. We'll do a bonus one that I wasn't planning on doing. Build your tool belt. So I like to think of skills as your tools. So there's tools you can buy, there's gear, and there's equipment. That one's honestly easy, and it's a cheap cop out for getting better as an artist, because you can buy nicer things with money. The tools that are the most valuable are the tools that you build with time, with practice, with learning. So if it's in business, it's learning and growing the amount of knowledge that you have about whatever industry you're working in. And if it's music, it's building and knowing your scales and knowing different ways to get tone and sounds, and just building your actual tool belt. So then when you're inside of a project and you have a deadline, you can pull from all these different things, and you have a big wealth of knowledge to pull from. Anyways, guys, those are my 3 tips to unlocking creativity. I hope you try them. Have a great day.